I had a few up and down races, but mostly up, really. And even if I feel like on the weekend where I wasn't my best and I wasn't necessarily feeling that hot, I still made the most out of it and came away with minimal damage, which is good, because in a 17-round championship, you gotta really keep your stuff together and be consistent as possible. And on the days where you are struggling the most and they're not necessarily the greatest for you is really what makes a championship, because on easy days, it's of course always awesome to win and be really good, but the days where I can do the most damage to a championship run are really the ones that are the most important, and to really get the most out of it, to just minimize the damage.
Backing up to like Anaheim 1 to come out and win the first heat race of the year was great. Had a solid ride in the main event and ended up going down with a handful of laps left. And then, yeah, I've had some great opportunities for some really, really good rides, like some podiums, and just haven't quite taken advantage of it, which I'm a little disappointed in. But being on Honda HRC team has been just incredible, and I think that's where I really want to take advantage of those podiums and those nights where I can potentially get a win, because, you know, I don't know how many more years I'm going to do this. Don't know how many more opportunities I get with a team like HRC. Being teammates with Ken has been awesome. We've gotten pretty close, and so to see his kind of comeback to get a win and to be leading the championship for most of the year so far has been cool to have a front row seat to. It's been fun.
Like the air. That first win back in St. Louis was super emotional, but at the same time it felt super familiar, which was great, because to be able to close a deal, you got to be comfortable being up in the lead. Now, it has been a long time since I've actually closed it, so there were a little bit of jitters going on, but at the same time I had enough of a gap to kind of manage it, and then that set me up, I feel like, for the whole season. Like, I'm super comfortable being in the lead and I'm not rattled easily at all. Every time a win is done, I'm enjoying it for a little bit, but after the races, before the race, it's a long season, and yes, we did check that one box off, but winning is addictive for sure. Once I got that first one back and winning all these mains, like being up front, there's something about it that really drives me, and it's an amazing feeling being up front and especially closing a deal.